Hello students, how are you? I hope everyone is doing well. So welcome to my class, English class with me, Miss Oki. So today we are going to continue our lesson to the next chapter, which is chapter 10. It is about degree of comparison. Before we continue to the definition and also the further detail about this topic, I want to ask you something. Have you ever heard about this kind of topic, degree of comparison? Have you ever heard about that? Or maybe have you ever used that in your daily life, daily basis, or in your daily conversation maybe? I think yes. I think everyone has ever used degree of comparison in their life. Okay, so without further ado, let's just come to the discussion about degree of comparison. So I'm going to recall the information that you have already know about degree of comparison. So now let's learn together about degree of comparison. So what is degree of comparison and what is the purpose? Is that even important for me to be learned? Okay, so degree of comparison consists of two words, which is degree and also comparison. So degree means amount or level of something. Meanwhile, comparison means process of comparing somebody or something. So, jadi degree of comparison itu terdiri dari dua kata. Yang pertama, degree itu berarti level atau tingkatan dari sesuatu, dan comparison dalam bahasa Indonesia yang berarti perbandingan. Nah, jadi degree of comparison itu adalah kata perbandingan ya. Jadi degree of comparison is a kind of comparison used to compare something with another thing or with the others using adjective to compare. Jadi ketika kita membandingkan sesuatu, kita akan menggunakan degree of comparison dan yang kita bandingkan adalah adjektifnya atau kata sifatnya seperti itu. So, there are three ways to compare adjective. Jadi ada tiga cara yang bisa kita gunakan ketika kita ingin membandingkan sesuatu gitu. So anybody know? Three ways, ya? Yeah? Ada yang tahu? Okay. Jadi yang pertama itu positive, and the second is comparative, and the third is superlative. So three ways: positive, comparative, superlative. Jadi apa sih itu maksudnya positive, comparative, and superlative? So we're gonna talk about it later on. Okay, so yang pertama, positive degree. So means that both subject and object has the same quality or position, which indicates that something has the same quality. Nah, jadi positive degree ini digunakan ketika kita ingin melakukan perbandingan, bukan perbandingan tapi menyetarakan sesuatu gitu. Jadi ketika sesuatu itu setara, kita gunakan positive degree. For example, here di example, ada dua orang di sini. Hi, I am Putu. I am beautiful. Beautiful kata sifat ya. And then ada Kadek juga di sini. Hi, I am Kadek. I am beautiful. Oke, jadi si Kadek and Putu ini sama-sama beautiful kan? So the way we explain or express kesetaraan mereka ini, kita bisa gunakan Putu. Sorry, saya lupa isi is. Putu is as beautiful as Kadek. Nah, jadi seperti itu. Jadi mereka setara. Putu sama cantiknya dengan Kadek, seperti itu. Misalnya kalau di perhotelan ya, di AP gitu, when you want to talk about the restaurant, misalnya yang kalian punya di hotel, atau kamar yang kalian punya, misalnya kayak twin room is, or cabana room is as beautiful as, let's say, suite room or connecting room gitu misalnya. Or kalau di restoran misalnya kayak fried rice is as delicious as Fuyong Hai, something like that. Oke, jadi kuncinya adalah ini, subject plus to be itu ada 3, Particle present is MR, and then we have S, kemudian adjective, kemudian S lagi, kemudian objeknya itu siapa atau siapa pembandingnya, seperti itu ya. And then we move to the second degree, which is comparative degree. Okay, so comparative degree is used when we want to compare to people or things, and it indicates that something has more quality than something else. Nah, singkatnya, ketika kita ingin membicarakan lebih gitu, jadi kita bisa gunakan comparative degree ini. Ada dua formnya atau dua bentuknya. Jadi yang pertama itu yang akan kita bahas di sini, itu dia adjektifnya atau kata sifatnya itu ditambahkan R ketika adjektifnya itu dia terdiri dari satu syllable atau satu suku kata. For example, old, young, big, tall, fast, and also two syllables ending by Y. Naughty, cozy, lazy, pretty. Nah, when it comes to comparative degree, jadi nanti si old, young, big, tall, fast, naughty, cozy, lazy, pretty ini ditambahin R belakangnya. For example, older, younger, bigger, taller, faster, naughtier, cozier, lazier, prettier, and etc. Nah, di sini ada contoh nyatanya, contoh realnya. There are two beautiful women here. Yang pertama, hi, I'm Kylie, I'm 17 years old. Hi, I'm Ellen, I'm 60 years old. Ketika kita ingin membandingkan mereka berdua, when we want to compare both of them, we can say that Ellen is older than Kylie. It's a fact because Ellen is 60 years old and Kylie is 17 years old, right? And then Kylie, or we can say Kylie is younger than Ellen. Kylie, 17 years old, and Ellen, 60 years old. Something like that. Misalnya kayak kalian ingin, when you want to explain to your guests that the standard room is smaller than the suite room, gitu. Jadi di situ fungsinya kalau di dunia pariwisata ya. And then kalau misalnya di restoran, the mineral water is cheaper than orange juice, misalnya kayak gitu. Jadi air lebih murah daripada jus jeruk seperti itu. Jadi lebih itu yang ditekankan di comparative degree ya. Next we move to the second form. Okay, so the second form here means is used when the adjective consists of two syllables without ending y. For example, two syllables itu gimana, Miss? Okay, two syllables itu dua suku kata. Misalnya handsome, polite, simple gitu. And more than two syllables. Lebih dari dua syllables juga kita pakai form yang ini. Misalnya expensive, beautiful, interesting. Nah, bedanya kalau tadi di comparative degree yang pertama, form yang pertama, we add after the adjective. Nah, kita tambahkan belakang adjective. Jadi older, bigger, kemudian taller, smaller, and etc. Tapi di form yang kedua, but in the second form, we're not doing the same. Jadi kita hanya akan menambahkan more di depan adjective-nya. So we're gonna just add more in front of the adjective. For example, kayak di sini misalnya handsome. More handsome, more polite, more simple. So tidak ada handsomer, politer, simpler, no. Expensiver, beautifuler, no. So it is more expensive, more beautiful, and more interesting. Gitu. And then here is the exact example. We have two cards here. So this one is 2 billion and this one is 200 million ya. Jadi kesimpulannya, the orange card is more expensive than the red one. Jadi gitu kita bilangnya. Di perhotelan, let's say the suite room is more expensive than the standard room. In restaurant, karena tadi kita contohnya mineral water and juice, kita pakai contoh yang sama. The orange juice is more expensive than the mineral water. Jadi seperti itu. Jadi ketika dia menggunakan dua syllable, adjektifnya itu terdiri dari dua syllable atau dua suku kata, kita tambahkan more di depannya, seperti itu ya. Tapi ini sama ketika kita ingin mengatakan lebih gitu. Jadi kita pakai entah itu di belakangnya tambahkan er atau more tambah adjective gitu. Okay. And last, kita punya superlative degree. Dan sama, in superlative degree we also have two forms here. So, but before that, we use superlative degree when we want to compare one with many people or things, and it indicates that something has the most quality of anything of its kind. Okay, so in Indonesia, meaningnya itu ketika kita ingin menyatakan paling, ketika kita ingin membandingkan satu hal dan menyebutkan bahwa satu hal ini paling-paling dari segalanya, nah kita gunakan superlative degree. Okay, so the first form itu sama kayak tadi yang ditambahin er. Bedanya kalau dia superlative degree itu atau menyatakan paling, dia ditambahkan est belakangnya, est. Okay, so for example di sini old, tadi older, berarti kalau superlatif dia jadinya oldest gitu, youngest, biggest, tallest, fastest, naughtiest, coziest, laziest, prettiest, something like that. Nah, ini formnya. Nah, kalian boleh baca sendiri di sini ya. Now, for example, di sini Burj Khalifa is the highest building in the world. Jadi, in Indonesian, the meaning is Burj Khalifa adalah bangunan tertinggi atau paling tinggi di dunia. Nah, paling kan, paling tinggi di dunia. Jadi kita gunakan superlative degree. Next. Okay, sekarang second form. The second form is used when the adjective consists of two syllables without ending y. Nah, ini sama juga kayak tadi. Tapi kalau yang tadi di comparative degree dia pakai more, di sini kita pakai the most. Nah, jadi harus ada the depannya, the most, kemudian adjective-nya. For example, Helena is the most diligent child in her family. Jadi, in Indonesia, meaningnya Helena adalah anak yang paling rajin di keluarganya, seperti itu. Jadi paling. Kalau di perhotelan misalnya, let's say The Mulia is the most expensive hotel in Bali, something like that. Misalnya ya. Kemudian kalau di Boga, ketika kalian ingin menyatakan bahwa makanan ini adalah makanan yang paling enak gitu di restoran kita, misalnya kayak fried rice is the most delicious food in our restaurant. Oke, jadi seperti itu penggunaannya nanti. Oke, so bisa yang tadi in degrees of comparison kita juga punya yang namanya irregular atau perubahan yang tidak tidak jelas gitu kan. Ada yang regular itu jelas ya, tertata gitu. Nah, yang irregular itu dia tidak jelas. Kayak misalnya tadi old, kemudian di komparatif dia jadi older, di superlatif dia jadi oldest. But in irregular dia tidak tertata. Misalnya kayak ini positif dia good or well, komparatif dia better, superlatif dia jadi best gitu. Jadi nggak ada gooder atau goodest gitu, nggak ada, tapi good, better, best. Kemudian bad, worse, worst. Kemudian many, more, most. Far, farther or further, farthest or furthest. Little, less, least, old, older or elder, oldest or eldest. Okay, so for the rest, you may explore about irregular degrees of comparison, and you can search it on internet. Okay. Okay, I think that's all for today's learning. So please keep on learning and do your best. Thank you so much for joining today's class, and I hope that you understand about our today's topic. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask me. You can ask me through WA or just ask your question, type your question on the comment section. Thank you so much.